Welcome back to my channel and welcome back for another installment of Self-Care Sunday. How are y'all doing today? I'm doing well. I'm doing some power filming. It's my day off. I get 2 days off this week. Look at me, all lucky and stuff. So I wanted to just sit down and film some content today. Saw my last haul, and you guys know that I have been getting a lot of stuff. There's a lot of things that I've been wanting to try. I've been putting a lot back into the channel, you know, for reviews, just to kind of switch some things up. And so I wanted to use one of those things today. If you're new here, because the subscriber rate just keeps climbing, I'm kind of in shock. Like, I feel like we're going to be at 4K by the end of the month, and I'm kind of shook. Self-Care Sunday is a day that we take out almost every week to try new deep conditioners. Sometimes I do like a full wash day routine, and we just sit down and we catch up for the week. We talk about current events. We get personal over here. It's the party over here on Self-Care Sunday. So this is the day that y'all can just pull out your products, grab a drink, maybe grab a blanket, and just curl up and just chill with me. So today I'm going to be using the new Be Gentle, Be Kind Avocado and Kiwi Mega Moisture Superfood Mask from Briogeo. This is going to be my first try with Briogeo products. So if you are interested in seeing how this hot off the presses deep conditioner works in my hair, then just keep on watching. So again, I'm going to talk about the specs first. This is the Briogeo Be Gentle, Be Kind Avocado and Kiwi Mega Moisture Superfood Mask. And I am really hyped because the texture on this is like, and it smells so good, y'all. It smells like sherbet. The smell on this is everything. And those who have tried it have told me that they love it. It does come in a box. It looks like this. I just took it out of the box. And it does say that it has no hard sulfate, silicones, or parabens. Be Kind Avocado and Kiwi Mega Moisture Superfood Mask is a thirst-quenching deep conditioner that hydrates dry, parched hair. This formula is fortified with green smoothie-inspired phytonutrients like spinach, chia seeds, and cocoa seed butter to help restore, maintain, and lock in moisture. It does say after shampooing, massage into the hair from mid-lengths to ends. Leave in for 5 to 10 minutes before rinsing. Can be used once or twice a week in place of a conditioner. Now, y'all already know we're going to be sitting underneath my deep conditioning cap for at least 20 minutes. And the first 5 ingredients in this are water, cetyl alcohol, stearyl alcohol, citramonium chloride, and brassica alcohol. I have never heard of that. What is... I know what brassica is. I'll leave it on the screen. But it sounds like it's probably a fatty alcohol. Because I feel like, is brassica broccoli? I'm over here trying to pick my little plant bio brain. And it has those little asterisks on it, but it doesn't say what they stand for. So the little asterisks on it, all of them have asterisks next to them. And it means that it's either coconut, vegetable, or plant derived. Okay, yeah, so I'm correct on that. So I'm super excited to try this. A lot of people don't know that Briogeo is Black owned. And a lot of people are bothered by the fact that it is Black owned and she doesn't overtly like strictly market to Black people. Honestly, I understand, because I mean, look at the way people are acting with the Main Choice. Like people are acting like she hasn't been putting people who are not Black on her social media and all over her website for years. Like, I remember back in the day when I started shopping with her, and the only thing that Courtney had was the deep conditioner. I think she had the original deep conditioner and shampoo at the time when I started shopping from her. She had just released the biotin infused styling gel and the 3-in-1 leave-in conditioner. And I think she had a thermal styling line. And there've always been white people, white women all over her website. Like, it's nothing new to me. So people are trying to act like now, because the company has been acquired, that, oh, like, you're pandering to white people now. And I'm just like, first of all, those of you that are complaining are probably the same people that was sitting around years ago not buying her products because you didn't like her prices. So, like, stop with the fake outrage. People be so ridiculous. Like, I feel like a lot of Black people are showing their true colors when it comes to everything that's going on with the Mane choice. Like, you don't want to do any research. You don't want to think for yourself. You just want your favorite YouTuber to sit here and bitch about a company without also doing any research. So then you can feel like you can go and bash them when really you have no clue what you're talking about. No clue whatsoever. So it's kind of embarrassing, and it's sad that Courtney had to make a post like that because, like I said, she done had people of all races, colors, and creeds on her page forever. So it's nothing new. But whatever. People are going to be ignorant. People are going to try to tear down other people that look like them because, unfortunately, I feel like this is with any race. I feel like when people see someone who looks like them, who has been in similar positions as them, doing better than them, they want to try to find a way to tear it down. Like there's some people who come in my comment sections that I swear I never see them say anything positive. Like, there was one chick that hopped in my pattern video a couple of weeks ago talking about something, it'll be a cold day in hell before I use her products. And I'm just over here like, I see your ass in everybody's videos under every comment section, and you never have a good thing to say about anything, about anybody. I'm like, I don't think the problems are the products are the problem. I don't think that Tracy Ellis Ross is the problem. I don't think hair type is the problem. I just think that you're maybe a little miserable on the inside and you want everyone to be miserable with you. And I mean, if you want some company in your misery, just stand in front of a mirror and say it to yourself. At least it feel like it one more person, right? I just don't understand. Like, I don't think I'll ever be able to understand why people want others to be miserable and uninformed just like they are. I'll never understand. But yeah, so I like low-key, like, I understand, because then you kind of get pigeonholed into feeling like you have to do what your community says do, not necessarily what you feel is good for yourself as a business owner. And I get that. But I've been really intrigued by Briogeo for a while. I've heard a lot of good things. I've heard a lot of so-so things. I've stopped really worrying about the whole this has mixed reviews things, because obviously, like, not everybody is going to like everything that they try. That's just life, right? So it's like, I'm not going to be concerned because, you know, not everybody likes a product. Like, I feel like that's just life. I also used one of the Chocolate Kinks and Curls clay washes. That video will be up after this, so I'm not going to tell y'all what I think, but I mean, you can see how good my hair looks right now, but I'm not going to elaborate. I'm going to let y'all wait and see the video. But hi. Hey, texture. I'm just taking this off the cap. So I feel like naturally y'all would have thought that I would have tried the Don't Despair Repair first, but I used oh, this texture is nice, y'all. I used a more protein heavy deep conditioner the other day, and technically this is my midweek. I don't usually deep condition midweek, but with how much I've been sweating and everything, I kind of feel like I need it. I just feel like being at the store, sweating all the time. I'm sweating more because I'm wearing my mask for like an obscene amount of hours a day. So I feel like my hair has just gotten dry from all the sweat and everything. So I wanted to use something really hydrating and moisturizing. First thing I will say though, y'all, this has dope slip. Like, this has amazing slip. So how have y'all been doing this week? Y'all doing okay? You holding up? I know that it just feels like we're getting hit from all sides every other day. It's rough in these streets. Like, I've kind of been really quiet on my Instagram these last few days, even though, y'all, I have all these makeup videos I filmed. I haven't posted not one. I haven't edited not one. Y'all, sometimes I feel like the world's worst influencer, even though I know I'm not. I mean, ain't nobody complaining about it. The only person that's worried about it is me. But I finally like read into the Elijah McClain story, and I kind of just went numb. Like, I cried for a few hours, and then I like got physically ill, and then I kind of just couldn't handle life, and I just kind of stopped posting on my Instagram because I don't know, I was just, that one was hard. Like, and I had remembered hearing his name. I had remembered seeing stuff about him, but I hadn't heard the full story. And so I had kind of waited to read about it, and I'm happy that I did, but I don't think I was still mentally prepared enough to actually read it. I haven't watched any of the camera footage because I know that I can't handle it. Like, I think I might have a full breakdown if I watch it. Like, honestly, like, if you don't know about the story, and you've been struggling mental health wise, don't. I'm the type of person, like, I always think it's important to be informed, but that's definitely one that took a lot out of me. It was really hard. The beauty in it, though, is that his case is being reopened, and I'm really happy about that because that baby did not deserve that. He did not deserve what happened to him. No one deserves any of that, but just like, just in general, like, that just, it was painful. It was very painful to read, and it took a lot out of me. And I just can't even imagine how his family has been feeling. I just hope that the response has given them a little bit of hope, because I'm sure that for a while they just felt like this was hopeless, you know? Imagine losing your child like that and nobody bats an eye, you know? So that took a lot out of me. Kind of been quiet on social media. Like, I've been answering some of my DMs. I haven't been answering all of them. A lot of you guys send me things, and I've been really careful about opening DMs because I still have people sending me stuff that, like I've said explicitly, that if you're not sending me things with trigger warnings and asking me if I'm good to view the content, then I'm not going to watch it. So I think some people think that I'm joking, and I'm not. Like, I'm not going to open up those DMs if you keep sending me stuff that I keep telling you, like, I'm not mentally in a place where I can view the content, you know? So at that point, like, it's just disrespectful, and I'm just going to ignore you. But aside from that, like, I've been doing well. I've just been trying to get used to being back at work. If you've been watching the news, you know that North Carolina is one of those states that has just been seeing a steady rise. We were doing great, and then we were doing terrible. So they started mandating masks last Friday, and people have been showing their asses. Like, seriously showing their asses. So it's been weird. Like, there was already enough tension before the mask mandate. And now there's really a lot of tension because people just don't care about other people. They just don't. And so that's been a little frustrating. It's like, you're coming in here and like going off on me about having to wear a mask when, first of all, you don't have to be in here. There's nothing that you need. But second of all, like, you're yelling at someone who's been here for like 6 hours with this shit on. I don't want to hear it. Like, get out of my face. I do not care that you have to be uncomfortable for a few minutes. Just a few minutes. Especially when there's not a damn thing you need in this store. And at the end of the day, like, if it has the potential to help, then that's what I'm gonna do. I mean, I have to wear it to be at work anyway, but, you know, like, I guess, I don't know. I care about more than just me, and that's what it comes down to, so. I actually ran into my stylist the other day, so I'm gonna be trying really hard to go get a trim because, I mean, my hair doesn't feel terrible, but it's just time, you know? Like, I don't want to go more than a year without getting a trim. So I think my hair is doing pretty good, all things considered. I'm just now really starting to get a lot of knots. So we're trying to work around my schedule and hers, because obviously, like, clearly, since we're on a mandate, we're not going ahead with other phases. So I think salons have to operate at a limited capacity right now. So there is that. So I'm hoping that I can go see her and get my hair trimmed. It's gonna be a minute before I can go see my aunt. Copper! It's gonna be a minute before I can go see my aunt, so go see my stylist and get myself right, because my ends need it. I already know when I go get that trim, my hair gonna be curled up to my ears. I'm already mentally prepared for it. But I have the products that I like to use after I've had my hair blown out, like, all ready to go. Whenever I get my hair cut or like I blow my hair out for anything, I always go back to my Mish and Uncle Funky's daughter every single time, because it makes my hair feel so good. Like, I feel like I can do all things through Mish and Uncle Funky's. Like, that probably sounds so silly. Of course I can do all things through Christ too, but that's, you know. This feels really good, y'all. Right now I don't feel like I'm using too terribly much. It is an 8-ounce container. So we'll see how many uses I think I can get out of it. But it smells really good. It goes on beautifully. Like, the slip on this is really, really nice. Which is something that I struggle with a lot of, like, higher end products, is finding products that have good slip. Right now, really the only higher end, like, deep conditioner that I really like, well, previously the Heaven and Hair, the Melt into Moisture, I used to use that, but now I'm kind of afraid to try anything from Diva Curl, because y'all know I've been a little crazy over there. So, obviously, like, I haven't repurchased that, even though I did love it when I was using it. That and the Amika, the Cure deep conditioner from Amika. I really like that too. That one's good. She thick. Like, she dummy thick. If she gets the job done, that's for sure. Like, I use it. My mom uses it. Like, we both love that deep conditioner. So yeah, I've just been at work just trying to, I don't know, just trying to make it through. Like, if anything, this has just reinforced the fact that, like, I just need to keep going hard on this job search. But I also too, like, I feel like I'm in a position to be picky right now, because I know what I need and I know what I want. And so I'm not just like, I think a lot of people think that it's just just take whatever you can get. And I'm just like, but I've been doing that. Like, I'm at that point where, like, I know my worth. I've done a whole lot in my short life. And there's no reason why I shouldn't be going after the things I know that I want and the things I know that I deserve. So, right now, I'm not in a place of, like, just trying to take anything just to say that I got it. You know what I mean? Like, I've been slumming it out, doing the things for exposure, you know, doing the things for your resume. Like, I've been doing that. So, I'm being a little bit more selective with what I choose, especially if I decide to go with anything that's not in my field. I apologize, because I feel like the mowing just keeps getting louder. I'm like, how are you not done yet? They've been mowing for like 2 hours. So I am being selective, but I also know that I really need to protect my mental health, and especially, like, being back at work. I've been getting a lot of stress rashes, y'all. Like, I don't have any known allergies, but, like, the other day I came back from work and I had a rash going from all the way, like, from here through here, all the way down my neck, and then all the way across my chest. I still have a little bit of redness. Like, you can kind of see it's still a little red on my chest. The bumps have gone down a lot. I've been basically, like, loading up on Benadryl. And I really think it's stress. I think some of it is heat too, because obviously, like, you're going to get overheated with having that mask on all day, especially if you're doing a job that's a little bit more physical. And so I know that I really need to just, like, protect my mental health, you know? Not every workplace is ideal, but I also need to remind myself of like my standards. Like, I've done a lot. Sis has a whole lot of gems on that resume, and I shouldn't be out here just like groveling for scraps, you know what I mean? Like, I need to do better. So, and I need to go after things that I full well know I'm way more qualified than a whole lot of people that they tend to choose, you know? So, I've really just been like really beefing up my resume. I've been making a few different ones, just to kind of see what sticks and see what I like. So, I've been working on that because I'm ready to get out of this situation. Because just working, I don't want to say working with the public, because I have worked with the public before. Like, I've told you guys several times that I've done a lot of advocacy work. I used to work with a nonprofit. So in that aspect, like, do I enjoy working with the public? Yes. But in this capacity, no. I don't know. Like, it's different because I guess for me, like, at least when I was at Soma, like, that job was really draining too. But at least when I was there, like, I would have so many women that would come into the store, like, their backs hurting and pain or whatever. And when they left me, they were smiling. They were happy, you know? And it's just not the same, you know? Like, I feel like there's little benefit there. Like, I'm so happy that people love to shop in my store, but a lot of the people that come into that store are really rude. And to me, it's just not worth it. I'm like, I didn't go through all these years of school and did all these internships and stuff to be doing this, you know? So I am working on like being more selective with, you know, finding things that really suit my interests. But I've been doing a lot of job searches just in other areas too, just out of curiosity, you know, to see what else is out there. And I'm finding a whole lot more things that aren't in the immediate area. Even in like the Greensboro, High Point area, there isn't really anything. Like, I would have to go to Charlotte, or I would have to go to Raleigh. Or even the coast. Like, there's more stuff in my field on the coast of North Carolina than there is where I am, you know? So, I'm sorry if y'all can hear my dog. He's fussing and acting like a fool. I don't know why he's down there screaming, but... So there is that. So I've really been hunkering down. Like, I've been working on this job search like it's a dissertation, you know? I've been really focused in on this and just doing a lot of research about these companies that I'm looking at, because I want to find the best fit for me, you know? I want to do something that I feel like is rewarding, that I can go home at the end of the day and be proud of the work that I did, you know? And also feel like I have a job where I don't have to take it home with me every single day. So that's what I'm doing right now. I'm really using the opportunity that I have to really be picky to actually do so, you know, and actually try to find something that's going to suit me the best and that I feel like I can really throw my all into, because I'm kind of an all or nothing kind of person, you know? Like, if I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it. And even like at a job that I don't like, when I'm there, you ain't going to know that I don't like my job, because I'm going to do it to the fullest, you know? That's just the type of person that I am. And so I'm really just kind of throwing my all into this. So, I think it's going to pan out. It's a little difficult now though, because a lot of places that I've contacted, they're like, you know, we're probably not going to be able to hire anybody for another 2 or 3 months, you know? So that's kind of difficult too. Like, Rona is really throwing a wrench in a whole lot of stuff. So, but I'm hoping that, I'm aiming, like, hopefully by the time Christmas comes around, I want to be somewhere else, or at least in a position that's going to get me closer to where I want to go, if that makes sense. So I'm trying to be really strategic in that. And I have some people that are helping me with that, so that helps too. It helps to have good connections. Sometimes it has nothing to do with how much you know, how many degrees you have, how much work experience you have, all the things that you've done. Sometimes it comes down to who you know, and it sucks sometimes, but it just is what it is. But, oh, I also wanted to share some stuff with y'all because I felt like I didn't have enough to do a makeup haul, but I got some stuff that I was really excited about. Actually, when I purchased this mask, because I think I mentioned when I purchased this was the one thing that I didn't purchase from the Briogeo website. I got it off Sephora because they did like early access for Rouge members. So I went ahead and grabbed this while I was grabbing some other things. I picked up a toner. So I'd run out of my toner. I probably buy toner like maybe 2 to 3 times a year. I don't have to buy it often, so it was time. And I got some other things too that I wanted to share because I've been getting a lot of questions about my makeup. And I feel like my makeup has been looking really, really good lately. And I think part of it is just because I have been using like, I feel like my makeup always looks really good, but I've been using like shadows that have more pigment, that are a little bit, they're up there in price, but the quality is definitely showing, So I wanted to share that with you guys before I go sit underneath my deep conditioning cap. So hopefully y'all are in the mood for a haul because I feel like hauls are relaxing too, right? So I have all that applied to my hair and that went on very beautifully. And I didn't have to use a lot at all. The slip on this is like bomb, and it's definitely sinking into my hair very nicely. The way that it's inspired by the whole green juice thing, I kind of feel like I really do feel that. So this is how much I used. Not too much of it at all. Pretty good. So I'll get maybe 2 or 3 more uses out of this. It's a little harder to tell because it is that like rounded shape, but didn't have to use a ton at all. I'm obsessed with this smell, y'all. It smells so good. It smells even better when it's going on your hair. So this definitely, like with all the slip that it has and the way it sinks into your hair, it definitely feels like a luxe experience, which I'm expecting because this won't cheat. If I'm buying anything off of Sephora, I'm not expecting it to be cheap. Like, I feel like if you're going on Sephora looking for something cheap, you're probably not going to find it. Even though they have been putting a lot of stuff on sale lately, which I guess is a perfect segue into this. So I picked this palette up a while ago. It's the Natasha Denona Safari palette. I don't think it's on the site anymore. I think she discontinued it. Natasha Denona is always coming out with new palettes. But it's an all matte palette. And it has a really nice range of warm and cool tones. So I got a lot of comments on my makeup in my Flexi Rod set video. My Flexi Rod set first time tutorial. I'll link that up here if you haven't seen it because it came out really, really cute. But I want to say I had Hara and Tribe on my lids. But that main like orangey color that you saw on my lids, it was Tribe. And it's so good. I heard a lot of bad things about this palette. I got it on sale actually. I went ahead and picked this up because the colors are right up my alley. The blues and the greens perform beautifully, like dope. And of course, like the other colors, like the oranges and the browns and stuff perform wonderfully as well. So I'm a big fan of this palette. It's nice because I can just use this and get a whole look out of it. Or if I want to just take a shimmer shade from another palette, I'll slap it on my lid. But this is great because you have enough colors to deepen your crease, all that good stuff. There's good transition shades in here for my skin tone. So I really like this palette. And I really fell for this. Like, I really fell for this in the formula. So I decided to get the newest Natasha Denona release. This just came out like last week. This Sephora package, like the one that I just had, like a lot of this stuff I've had for a minute, but this I just ordered. So it's the bronze palette. And it's one of her smaller palettes, so this is priced a little bit lower. I want to say like $64, something like that. I don't know. But I used some of my points too, because now you can use points on Sephora. I've been hoarding my points for years. I don't really get points on stuff unless it's like really, really something that I want, or something that I want to try, or something that I don't want to buy the full size of. But this is the palette. So you can see how messy my desk is. So this is the palette. And y'all, I love warm tones. Do I need another warm tone palette? Absolutely not. But this is beautiful. The shades are gorgeous. I actually really like this rhodium shade. It's like it has a little bit of a shift to it. It's really pretty. I haven't put this on my eyes yet because I got it last week, and obviously I haven't been doing my makeup because I've been going to work. And then you like got the mask and it just, the foundation get all over it. It just, no. But I'm a huge fan of these shimmer shades. I love like a shimmery bronzy eye. I really like this like red shimmer shade called High Degree. That one's really pretty. But these are all up my alley. I'm going to get tons of use out of this palette. It's a really good, like, I feel like everyday palette. I feel like this will do really, really well now, but it's also going to transition to fall really, really well too. So I love shades like this. I know I'm going to get a ton of, you know, a ton of looks out of it. I also like that the Natasha Denona shadows, she puts like little holes in the back so you can pop them out and put them like in a little travel palette. If you don't want to take the whole thing, you can take specific shades, or you can just rearrange it if you want to. So I really like this palette, and when I saw it, I was like, yeah, I want that. I showed it to my mom and she was like, girl, you need that. Sometimes my mom just she be convinced. Me and my mom are really bad when it comes to convincing each other to buy stuff. Before I show the last two palettes, I'll show a couple of other things that I got. If you like to get money off, a lot of times if you wait for like the actual company that you are like trying to shop from, they do like friends and family sales. A lot of times they're better than the sales that you get on Sephora. So I got a few different products. I picked up another Stay Naked Weightless Liquid Foundation. Those of you who really watch all my content and watch my holiday vlog, you know that I picked up the same foundation, but I got it in 60WY. And I got this in that vlog. It's a great color. It really goes well with the undertones that are like in my neck. Like if you can see, like half of me is really yellowy and the other half of me is not. So it's a good shade, but sometimes I feel like depending on the day, I look a little, I don't want to say ghostly, but I have to do this up a little bit more some days. Sometimes I just be looking a little sick. Even though I have a lot of golden tones in my skin. So this is what it is. In person, it looks perfect, but on camera, this could be a little weird sometimes. So I still use this and I still really, really, really like the color, but I also picked up 60WR. And I have the concealer shade of this, which is lighter, but you can see it definitely, it doesn't necessarily look like it will work on me, right? It doesn't look like it would do anything for me, but I've been wearing this the last 3 times that you've seen me in makeup, except for my haul video. I was wearing the foundation that I'm about to show you now. The last 3 times you've seen me in makeup, I've had this foundation on, and I feel like it looks way better on camera, and it still looks really beautiful in person. Both of these look really, really beautiful in person, but I think just underneath the lights and stuff, there's subtle differences. And this isn't even like, it's just weird. The shade range in these are weird, but I really like the formula. It's a sheer but buildable finish. It just makes your skin look like skin. So I really like both of these. I use them for different reasons. Sometimes I'll use this around the perimeters and put this like in the center of my face. I can use both of them. It just really, really depends. So I'm happy that this ended up working out because I got it on a whim, just because I felt like sometimes when I wear 60WR, things look a little odd. I also picked up, I was wearing this in my natural hair haul video, and this is the Naked Skin One and Done Hybrid Complexion Perfector. They only have one shade left, so I'm assuming they're discontinuing it. And I think when I get paid, I might buy another bottle. I used to use this back in the day, and I really loved it. And then I just kind of forgot about it, and I wanted to go back to it for the summer. This does have SPF 20 in it, and it's in the shade dark, and they literally only have the shade dark left on the website, and this is beautiful, y'all. I don't know if y'all noticed just how skin-like my makeup looked in that video, because I was like, I started editing it today, so it'll be up by the time you see this video. But I was just like, damn, my skin looks good. And it was this. And what I really like about this too is that when I go to remove my makeup and I go to do my skincare routine, I feel like my skin feels better than it did when I first started doing my makeup. I'm a big fan of this product. It's really good. Creamy. It has like, I would say like a medium coverage. You can build it up if you want, but I prefer not to, because I feel like if you build up too much, you can look a little oily. But this just looks like skin. It feels so good. It's definitely like skincare in a foundation, and I really like that about that. So I think I'm gonna get another bottle of this. Hopefully there's still some left, because this was the only shade left on the website, and I knew that this was my shade. So I got the All Nighter Face Primer. This is a really nice primer. It's hydrating, it's moisturizing, and it really grips onto the foundation. So I've been using this. It works really well under the naked skin, and it also works really, really well. Well, I guess both are naked. It works under the Stay Naked, and it also works really well under the Naked Skin Complexion Perfector. So I really like this primer. It comes out in like kind of a lotion. It's not as tacky as my Milk Hydro Grip, so if that bothers you, this one isn't as tacky. It feels really, really good on the skin. Urban Decay makes really good complexion products. I just think that sometimes their shades are so wonky that they don't get a lot of hype. And then these are the two glosses that I've been wearing in the last few videos. The first one is 1993. This is the Hi-Fi Shine Gloss. These are basically like cream glosses. They're really nice, plush. They kind of feel like lip creams. So I've been wearing these just over top of my KVD liner, which some of you guys are still asking me about KVD, and I feel like I've acknowledged this before, but Kat Von D is no longer affiliated with the brand. That's why I buy the products now, because I feel like it's the perfect slap in the face. But she's no longer affiliated with the brand. She has no royalty, so your money is not going to her if you purchase now. I had stopped buying from her for obvious reasons, so if that's something you're worried about. Yeah, so I got the shades 1993 and Fuel. So this brownie shade is 1993 and this one is Fuel. This is a perfect Your Lips But Better shade for brown skin tones. You can wear it without a liner or with a liner, and it's dope. And I really like Fuel. It mixes in perfectly. Like if you want like a light pinky lip, but you don't want to look like dead or ghostly, it's really beautiful. So I really like those two. I got this a minute ago. I feel like I showed it to you guys in one of my videos. I may be tripping. I think it might be in, I may have showed this to you guys in a fragrance video that I haven't uploaded yet. But I did pick up the Mothership 8 Divine Rose 2 from Pat McGrath. Y'all know I've been experimenting with some higher end palettes. And she did have a coupon code for this, so I did get a little bit of money off of it. I got it on her website. Typical Pat McGrath packaging. Absolutely beautiful. It's heavy. It feels luxe. And it's nice to be able to support a Black woman in a luxury market, you know? So this is the palette. You guys can see I've already dipped into it, and I love it. It's so good. I haven't used this multi-chrome yet, but I'm really excited about it. Like it's really beautiful. Like it has green and like gold, and it looks like an oil slick. See, like it's crazy. I'll put it right here. But that color is crazy. So I haven't used that yet, but I've used pretty much every shade in this palette except for that one. It's beautiful. The pigment is unmatched. Like I can do my eyes in like 2 seconds. It's amazing. This next palette is one that I actually got courtesy of one of you guys. My boo Adeline, she hit me up in the DMs. I was talking about how much, you know, I've been loving like these, you know, higher end palettes. And she had a couple of extras and she was like, well, do you want some? And I was like, what do you think is a fair price? Like, sure. So I ended up getting the Midnight Sun palette she sent to me, and it's beautiful. It's gorgeous. I accidentally nicked one of the shades back, but it's beautiful. So this is the palette that I actually had on in my last haul video, my natural hair haul video. I had this shade, this shade, this shade, the purple on my lid, and then I used this really pretty glittery color in my inner corner. That's what I had on my lids, and it's beautiful. So shout out to her, because I got this at a really great price, and it was really nice to not have to pay all that money for a Pat McGrath. So thank you. I love it. It's amazing. It's beautiful, and I couldn't be happier. I got 2 of these Slip Shine lipsticks from Fenty. These just dropped, so I got it when I got that palette. And I got them in the shade Cookies and Cocoa. So these are like brownie nude shades. So that's Cookies and Cocoa. Really pretty. They look even better on the lips. And they have a really yummy like vanilla scent to them. I've been loving like that Your Lips But Better kind of look, especially for the summer. And then the other shade I got is a Bubble Rum. This is a really beautiful brown color. This one has a little bit more pigment to it, but those are the 2 shades. So Cookies and Cocoa and Bubble Rum, beautiful. I love them. The textures are amazing. I wanted to give these a test because I think I might get some of these for my mom because she loves products like this. And I got her the Hot Chocolate gloss bomb, and she loves it. So I figured I'd test these out to see how I like them, and so far I'm really loving them. So definitely really like beautiful shades for the brown folks out here. She definitely gave us nudes for brown folks, so I love these. Just a little bit of lip liner, these lipsticks, and it's dope. Simple eyes, like nice fresh skin. Is everything. So I'm a big fan of these. I think I'm gonna get some of the other colors, save my money, get a few of the other colors because these are definitely up my alley. Like these are lip products that I'll definitely like go through, you know? So that's my little mini makeup haul. I'm gonna go sit up underneath the hooded dryer and let this marinate for maybe 15 more minutes since it's been in my hair for a little bit. And then we'll come back and I'll finish giving you guys my final thoughts on this mask. Okay guys, I'm back. Sorry about the lighting. It looks like we have a storm getting ready to blow through, which I'm kind of disappointed in because I still have one more video to film, but we're gonna get through it. So this is how my hair is looking, and it feels really good. This feels really nice. I already had high expectations because a few people that I talked to said that they really like this. This is nice. This is really good. I would say if you were previously a fan of Melt Into Moisture from Diva Curl, this is better. Truthfully, like this is better. The smell is amazing. The texture is really nice, and I feel like the slip in this will benefit any texture of hair. It is very softening. It's very moisturizing. You can see I still have this one place where I can't seem to ever rinse everything all the way out of my head. That's my fault. It's not the product's fault. It's always me. The texture is great. It makes your hair feel really soft and supple, but not in a way that it feels like it's gonna fly off your head. Like, y'all know I say that a lot because I do have fine strands. And so I am particular when it comes to softening products. This is the perfect amount, and my hair feels really happy. I have a little bit of weight from the extra moisture. I have some clumpage. I mean, y'all can see my curls are already getting into formation. My hair was a little puffy before I did this, and it's definitely like the frizz has gone down a little bit. Like, it feels so good. And I feel like it does everything that it says it's going to do. Yeah, it says it's supposed to help restore, maintain, and lock in moisture. And that's exactly what it does. This is a really nice conditioner. Yeah, I'm a fan. I really like it. I kind of hate that I like it because, I mean, again, it is expensive, but that's never stopped me from buying hair products, you know? Like, if it's something that I really, really like and it's on the more expensive side, I already spend a lot of money on hair products, so it's not anything that's, you know, out of bounds for me. I feel like I said, if you're someone who has previously really enjoyed Diva Curl Melt Into Moisture, and you want an alternative, I highly suggest giving this a try. I think overall, like, the ingredients are better than what was in the Melt Into Moisture. I don't know if those ingredients have changed since I purchased it. Not that the ingredients were bad on that, but I do feel like this is packed with a lot more, if that makes sense. It's soft, it's shiny. It already has my curls popping, like I have something in it. These are the type of results that I expect from something that's a little pricier, you know? Like, I'm not expecting my hair to just look okay. Like, I want my hair to look phenomenal. I want my hair to look like what I paid for, and it feels so, so good. So yeah, if you're somebody who likes to try, like, higher end hair brands, I would say, like, if you like Diva Curl Melt Into Moisture, if you like the way that, like, she scented deep conditioners penetrate into your hair, I think that you will like this. I actually think you'll really like this. Like, I'm definitely a big fan. I'm going to keep using it, of course, to see what I think. I like it because it's not, like, super lightweight hydration, you know what I mean? Like, it still leaves a bit of weight on my curls. I can feel that I had something of substance in my hair, if that makes sense. And a lot of higher end deep conditioners, I feel like sometimes kind of feel like it's like, yeah, it's hydrated, but it doesn't look like I had anything on my hair prior. This actually kind of reminds me of a less dense version of this, actually. So I think this one has more slip than this. It does grip onto the strands though, and it feels really, really nice. There are a lot of things about this that I really like. So if you've been looking into higher end hair care options, and especially higher end hair care that is Black owned, you guys know I've been using, like, my Odula, which is also available in Sephora now. This is another really, really good option. So I am really happy that I picked this up, and I'm really happy that I have the Don't Despair Repair, because I feel like that's going to be dope. Just based off of using this alone, I feel like that Don't Despair Repair is going to be dope. But I think I'm going to do, like, a full Briogeo wash day, and try that deep conditioner out. I actually think I'm going to do a week in my hair using all Briogeo products. So if you want to see a full week of Briogeo, let me know in the comments down below, because I definitely am liking what I'm seeing so far. I like it when I feel like I spent money that I can, you know, see the results in, you know? So if you have been eyeing Briogeo, I highly suggest checking this one out. I can't vouch for the rest of the products yet, but pretty soon we're going to see how it feels. I hope you guys enjoyed this installment of Self-Care Sunday. I also wanted to say thank you to everyone who watched last week's Self-Care Sunday. And we just had really good conversation. I was kind of nervous about uploading it because sometimes I feel like I don't always say what I'm feeling in the best way, you know what I mean? But I had kind of waited for a while to say what I was feeling to make sure that it was just, like, coming from a genuine place, you know? And so many of you guys just really felt where I was coming from. Like, it was nice to not feel like it was just me, you know? So thank you guys so much for showing support on that video. I really appreciated it. The view duration on that video was, like, crazy. Like, I don't think I've ever had a video with that long of a view duration. Like, it was crazy. So thank you guys for supporting and just showing me love. I know a lot of you guys said that I mentioned some things when it comes to, you know, supporting your faves here on YouTube and Instagram, that a lot of you guys hadn't really thought about. So, you know, it's important to have conversations, because sometimes we bring up things that we don't always necessarily think about. So I'm happy you guys really enjoyed that video. I'm happy that we have created a community where we can all, like, have our opinions, but I feel like we all talk about what we're feeling and what we're seeing, and a respectful manner, you know, and we're able to kind of see each person's perspective, and I really appreciate that. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it was relaxing. Let me know, have y'all been shopping for makeup? Because honestly, like, I think this is the most I've shopped for makeup in a minute. I don't buy makeup like that much, you know, like, but when I see something I really like, I go ahead and get it because I don't spend a lot of money on makeup. So let me know, have you guys been purchasing any makeup? And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.